Debt, fear, relationships, the children, your health, work. When you want to give up and you need courage to continue, take heart and stay tuned as RJ Jackson writes her signature message of hope on your heart. You don't have to live where you're dying, and you don't have to die where you're living. Like every show of Conversations on Courage, you'll be informed, inspired, and encouraged to find the courage you need to succeed at home, work, and in your business. Get your pen and paper. You'll want to take notes. And now, your host, RJ Jackson, the Courage Giver.
Have you ever set out to accomplish something and had the reason why you were accomplishing it in your heart and your mind, only to find out later that the reason you thought you were doing something was not really the reason at all? Hi, this is RJ Jackson, the Courage Giver. Today I'm coming at you from Los Angeles, California. It's a beautiful day here, and I hope it's a beautiful day where you are as well. I've had those moments. Matter of fact, I had one of those moments this morning where I was actually calling the cell phone company to cancel one of my 4 lines. When I called, finally got through to a representative, I did what I normally do. I said, "How are you?" It kind of took her by surprise. Matter of fact, kind of threw her back a minute, but she regained her composure and she said, "How am I?" I said, "Yeah, how are you?" And she said, "Actually, I'm not doing too well." You talk about transparency showing up early in the morning. Well, it showed up. And she was authentic. She was vulnerable. And she told me how she was really doing. And her message of truth was she wasn't doing too well. Well, what was I to do? I mean, seriously, I called her for service. But really, the reason why I called her, which I didn't know at the time, was actually to service her. So when she finished talking, I literally just prayed for her and prayed with her out loud. I didn't even ask her permission. I just took authority over how she was feeling to encourage her heart. After all, I'm the courage giver, right? Well, after I prayed for her, she was so thankful. She did everything she could to not cry because she was at work. She continued to thank me over and over again until finally we got to what I thought was the reason why I was calling, to cancel the service. Well, we talked a little bit longer, and after we talked, I discovered that it was not worth me canceling the service, that I could just gift my phone to my granddaughter. After all, I was only paying $10 a month for it. I mean, seriously, why cancel? Anyway, that wasn't even the reason why I called. The reason why I called was to remind her that her life matters and that no matter what she's going through, the key word is through. And that someone, a complete stranger, matter of fact, a customer, cared enough about her to put my agenda on hold and care for her. And I want you to know today that your life counts too. And no matter what you're going through, the key word is still through. God hasn't forgotten about you. And if I can pray for you, it would be my pleasure. Thanks so much for joining another down-to-earth conversation on courage with me, your host, RJ Jackson, the Courage Giver. I look forward to chatting with you soon. So until soon, keep up your courage and stay blessed indeed.
Thank you for joining us for Conversations on Courage. Now that you've been inspired, informed, and encouraged, it's time for you to take action. So head on over to thecouragegiver.com. That's thecouragegiver.com and connect with RJ for a personal conversation on courage. She's waiting to help you take the risk you need to succeed.